small group. Like, starts with a small group. Like, how many people consist of the foundation? Because I'm asking you, like, these questions because I got some, like, ideas of my own that I want to, like, get going in my own community. And so it's like, I don't know how to, like, get started.
The way that you do it is this. Beautiful quote. That a courageous person is the majority. A courageous one is the majority. You show courage, people come. You show a vision, people come. Don't worry about that. People will come. They'll be attracted to you like a magnet. Huh? I've been speaking for how long? I've been here for how long? What time is it right now? A little after 12. For like 2 hours. Why in the world are y'all still here? Y'all can leave, man. Ain't no, y'all still here. It ain't because of me, it's because of a spirit, man. It's because of an energy, and that's what energy does, man. This is real talk. Energy attracts energy. Socrates said a very powerful quote, and he talked about being a midwife. Socrates was a Greek philosopher. And he said that I am to you what the midwife is to the pregnant woman. Right? So to the pregnant woman, she has it within her. It's just the midwife job to pull out what's already in her. This energy is in you. I just pulled it out a little bit. And our energies attract. And now, just like magnets, we all like this. You know what I'm saying? And huddle up. And we'll never forget this moment. We'll remember this moment then for the rest of our life. That maybe that this was the moment that took us to a different level. You know? So it starts there. Be courageous, man. People want to tell you that. Like in that poem, I said, I'm here to tell you yes and no. You're going to hear no a billion more times than yes, but no don't accept it, reject it. You're going to hear no a billion more times than yes. When you hear that one yes, it makes that billion times seem like it was worth it. So have a vision of what you want to achieve. What do you want to accomplish? Right? Have a vision. It says small goals are better than large ones. So start with the small goals because one step gets you to that 1,000 miles. You got to first take that one step. Right? So write down your vision. What do you want to achieve? Every last one of you should have a vision board. What do you want to achieve this year? I want to achieve this year. I want to be on the dean's list this year. Right? Whatever, you in school. I want to be on the dean's list. I want to have straight A. Whatever. I want to start doing spring cleaning in my life and make sure I stay away from the pigeons and only be with the eagles. Right? I want to start removing people from my life. I want to start being careful about what music I listen to and start really listening. Right? So in order to have a movement, what Dr. King would do is that before he would have a movement and march somewhere, he had certain parameters. He had certain things that was in place. Number one, he had to be careful that he had to make sure that everybody who was marching with him understood that it's all about nonviolence. He also had to make sure that everybody didn't have no felonies and they wasn't wanted. You know what I'm saying? He had to make sure that his internal was right before he tried to change the external. As you try to make a movement and be a revolution and do this and do that, at the same time, simultaneously, strive to look within yourself and see, what can I do day to day? Because whatever you do most often is what you're going to be good at. So if you do nothing every day, you're going to be real good at it. That's why I'm terrible at video games. I'm terrible. You know some people are great at video games, man? I know people, man, they play video games all day. I know y'all know this in college, man. These cats, man, play video games all day. One dude, he was much smarter than I am. He had like a 5.0, man, a 4.8 grade from him because he take honors classes and stuff. He playing Final Fantasy all day. You know Final Fantasy. All day. Call to action, right? Is that what it's called? Call to do it. Something like that, right? He's playing all day. He's on the internet playing with people. It's time for class. Right? So having the vision, man, being courageous, and once you're courageous and you have a vision, people will come and they'll come to you. And they'll come to you and they'll help you out. The Creator will send people to help you out. And that's what happened with my foundation, is that it wasn't even my idea. It was my idea to start a foundation, but it definitely wasn't my idea to name it after me. It wasn't my idea. But since people knew my name, they're like, okay, boom, let's do it like this. And because of it, man, we be getting scholarships out, we've done this, we've done that. But it's not me. It's the energy and the vision and the courage that attracts people who are a lot more brilliant than I am, who know how to lead the foundation. That's what it is, bro. Yeah. Passion makes things easy. When you're passionate, people can't help but to say, man, what is it that you got? Like, I want some of that right there. Because there's darkness over there. Because at the end of the day, after you've been going to the clubs, you're going to get tired of that. Go to the clubs and hear the same music, right? Down to, what's it called, the Alchemy? You ever go to Alchemy? You ever been before? Yeah, I seen y'all something like that before. I didn't see you over there one time. You just showing me. I don't know. My fraternity brother, he won't let me know. But like, you're gonna get tired of that. You're gonna start saying, as more as you continue to start thinking and you start changing your company, you're gonna start saying, you know what? I'm kind of tired of this. It's just the natural evolution thing. You're gonna be like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of just sitting here watching TV. I want to do something. Let me read this book. Let me go to this session where it has speaker series, where you get to meet different people and you meet ideas. That's what I love about college, is that you meet people who from different places who oppose your ideas, and steel sharpens what? Steel. Steel can only sharpen steel. Plastic can't sharpen steel. So if you're around a bunch of plastic dudes, man, you a dull. You dull. You know, ladies, you too. You don't want to be around people gossip all day long. All you do is talk about other people. They don't talk about how to benefit themselves. They don't talk about how to better their own lives. They're so busy focused on what everybody else doing, they ain't focused on themselves. How do you expect to grow if if I'm so focused on what you got on, how am I focused on making sure I'm straight? You know what I mean? That stuff is extremely important, bro. And don't think because you're young that you got all life to live. Because it's not true. It ain't. But every day, man, every day you wake up, you thank the Creator for life. Thank you. Now, Creator, whatever you call a Creator, allow me to make an impact in the world. Because you're going to have an impact. Positive or negative, you're going to have an impact. I think about like people who work at like McDonald's and stuff. Like they don't know they have an impact. Like some people mess up my day. I say, yo, can I get some ketchup? They act like they own the ketchup. Why give me some ketchup? They get mad like, you should ask. I'm like, they can really mess up my day if you allow them to. But every last one of us have an impact. How many times have you walked by somebody and they smiled at you and you just smiled back? Right? You can't help it. See? You can't help but to smile. If I smile at you, you're going to smile back. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to be acting crazy, like just walking around like, cheesing. But you can't help, that's it. Or just like when a person's like looking at you all like this, you can't help but you know what I'm saying? You can't help it. That's what happens. So the energy that you put out, the energy that you put out, the energy that you will get back.